Good morning, everyone. I am Shelley Essler from Loving Energy Transformations. Welcome to our call today on how to slow down and enjoy life. Few of you who are not familiar with me and my work, I am a flight attendant full-time, and my whole life has been ruled by speed. I'm flying literally 500, hey Mary, I am flying 500 miles an hour across the earth every time I get on board a flight. And everything in my life, literally for the past 29 years, has been ruled by time. When I check in, when I'm released, I have times where I have to make my boarding announcements, pre-departure drinks, when the hotel vans pick us up, all of that stuff. So I ended up with a broken bone in my foot about 6 weeks ago and have not been able to fly. And what I realized in this time off with doing all of my work is how my life has totally slowed down. And I'm just going to kind of warn you guys, I'm outside and I've got acorns falling everywhere. So I'm hoping I've put myself in a little protective bubble, but you may hear the acorns as they come flying down here. We also have a lot of animals around us. We've got chipmunks all around my feet here, so it's kind of cool. We've got also which I found very interesting, I work with the elements a lot. And because we're working on calming everything down, it's very peaceful today. Very little wind, just very still, very silent, which I thought was pretty cool. So we're pulling the elements in to help us, but we're just going to jump in and really get started and work on calming the whole body down, bringing in relaxation, clearing the stress, all of that. And I've literally got so much energy going through me, my guys. You might see me shaking because the energy is very, very powerful coming through right now. So if the phone is moving and you see the camera, it's literally the energy coming through me right now. It's been building up for about the last hour. So we're going to get started, and I want to start by taking 3 or 4 really deep breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. And I'm just going to close my eyes so I can see everything that's happening here. And as you breathe in, I want you to visualize the golden white light coming down through your crown, through your core line, out your legs, down your feet, going into one line about 12 inches below Mother Earth. Hey Elizabeth, glad you could get on. I know it's early. And we're going to bring that energy all the way back up through our legs, through our core, and out of our crown. And as you guys continue to breathe in, I'm anchoring and grounding you into your heart space, into your core line, into the very present moment. We're going to forget about what we did 5 minutes before the call and what you have to do as soon as you get off the call. I want you to just let everything go. Let it all go. And I'm going to call your higher selves forward. And we're going to ask that any blocks, known or unknown, that are preventing you from receiving the highest benefit of this healing to be cleared now. Hey Susan, hey Colleen. Welcome you guys. I'm just going to sit here in this energy for a minute, really pulling you guys. Everybody's so used to being in their head space. So I'm actually taking you from your minds in your head down to your heart space right now. And for some of you that are watching, this may be an unfamiliar space. We're so used to being in our minds, going a mile a minute. It's like a merry-go-round that we just can't get off. My head's spinning from it. So I'm just going to sit in stillness, and we're going to clear some of that mind chatter, pulling some of you out of that vicious cycle of spinning. The mind is just going a mile a minute. And I don't know if you can notice, a lot of the healing has been coming through my voice lately. So I'll start to talk really slow. And this is part of the energy that's just going to help calm everybody down. There we go. Good shift in everybody right there. And here we go. We're going to really go down into that heart space. It's an unfamiliar place for some of you. And for some of you, when you get there, you might have a peace or a love or kind of a sense of devotion that you've not had before. But in a few of you, what I'm getting is a lot of tears. So if the tears come, just let them come. It's just a cleansing. All right, so where we're going to go now, we're going to start to clear the stress that's being held everywhere in the body, particularly the spine, central nervous system, and the organs. And we're going to transform, dissolve, and dissipate right now. And with the group that's here right now, most of the stress seems to be the head with a lot of headaches, the neck into the shoulders, right between the shoulder blades and the top of the shoulders. So we're just going to bring in some expansion and some relaxation. And as this is going on, I'm going to start running a very soothing, calming, cooling energy. It comes through as very blue to me. There we go. We're going to run this energy all the way through the central nervous system. Some of you, your central nervous systems need to be upgraded, so we're going to do an upgrade on the central nervous system, and those of you that need it right now. Okay, so another part of us that really carries that stress, or that gets very stressed out, are our kidneys and our adrenals. And those adrenals get really stressed, and we're in what's called the flight or fright mode. And we're going to start to clear those adrenals and the kidneys. And within those kidneys, what I'm seeing in some of you is a lot of fear. So we're just going to ask that this fear dissipate and dissolve. And we're going to start to just really charge the adrenals here, asking that they work at their optimum level of perfection. Can we increase that a little bit more, please? More. There we go. Thank you. I'm just going to sit here for a few minutes, you guys, as they're doing this. Sorry, I got some beeping going on here. The wind's picking up just a little bit, guys, and that's helping you to clear some of this stress. So for any of you that might be outside and you feel the wind pick up, it's actually helping you. Okay, and I'm just increasing this very soothing energy, very calming. Okay, we've got another layer of stress that's coming up, so I'm going to ask that this dissolve and dissipate. Hey, Barb, how are you? I'm going to keep these frequencies running, and I'm going to ask that we go a little bit deeper. Okay, and I'm starting to see some outside interference and what I call electromagnetic static that's in the aura. It's from your computers, your cell phones, the cell towers. We're just going to transform this energy. And we're going to store it in our lower belly point. I call it the Dantian point, the Hara line. And this will help actually alleviate some of the stress from the adrenals so that the adrenals don't have to work quite so difficult, or so hard, I mean. When we can calm the central nervous system down, you guys, everything starts to calm down. And what actually happens, and this is what I've discovered in the last 6 weeks that I've been off, because like I said, I was running like crazy, going a mile a minute, trying not enough hours in the day to accomplish anything. And I would start one project, go on to another one, and not complete anything. And what I found is when I really started to slow down and relax, I actually had more energy. I was actually able, I didn't have to sleep quite so much, and I was able to get so much more done during the day. It just boggled my mind. So what I really focused on every day was slowing the breathing. Slowing how fast you're walking. And it's a conscious effort because you just get going and you're not aware and you're just going. My speech started to slow down. The thought process started to slow down. The walking started to slow down. But the biggest difference is my talking, because I heal fast. I do everything fast. And what I noticed is when I went into this mode is how the words just slow down. All right, so some of you, those brains are kicking in again. So I'm going to go back up and do some more decluttering in the brains. So there goes those acorns. Some of you are getting a headache from this. So I'm going to open up the crown a little bit more and just allow this energy to release. And we're just going to balance everything right now. Balance the energy field. And I'm going to do just a little bit of work on the brain, and I'm not going to do too much more. This is kind of like a little teaser, you guys. This is just a quick introduction to what my group call on Sunday night is going to be. I'm doing it Sunday night at 7 p.m. Central Time. And what we're going to do is we're going to go in much, much deeper. I will also give you some tools and techniques and practices to work with. But right now, I'm one of those healers I can never complete. I never end a call until I complete everything. So they're showing me the brains. And what I want to do is really balance and synchronize the brain waves. The alpha, the beta, the gamma, the delta, and the theta. And I don't know if you can notice how slow my voice is getting. Slowing everything down. But we want everything to work in balance, in harmony, synchronized, getting all parts of the brain to work together. And this is what I'm watching. Some of you might get really shaky, feel really dizzy or unbalanced from this for just a minute as everything is kind of synchronizing. Asking that all parts of the brain, the left and the right, be balanced, the front and the back, and that we all work as a team in harmony. And I'm going to sit in stillness here for just a couple of minutes with you guys. And I want you to really notice how the activity in your brain just slows down. Nothing you have to do here, you guys. I don't want you to think. I want you to just sit here and be. Notice and become aware, but nothing you have to do. Some of you are trying to notice a shift. You're trying to see what's happening. Let that all go. Just be. There you go, a real good shift, you guys, right there. The whole body's just kind of going into a deep, relaxing state, almost like a meditative state. And one more thing before we finish off, because they're really showing me the tightness between the shoulder blades and from the base of the neck to the top of the shoulders. We're going to go a little deeper with the healing here. I'm going to bring in some emerald green healing. Relaxing and expansion, releasing the constrictions. You don't have to carry the weight of the world on your shoulders, you guys. Just relax. There we go. Someone just had something lift off the left shoulder. And one of you just had a entity or a form, an energy clear off the back of your neck. So if you were carrying a lot of neck pain, you should get a little bit of relief here. All right, so we're just going to bring in God's golden white light through your crown, coming the whole way through the body. I'm going to keep that emerald green healing energy running. And we're really going to amp up that very calming, soothing, peaceful. It almost just has a serenity feel to it. It's a very cooling, relaxing energy. We're going to bring that in even more. And we're just going to keep this running. You guys, you can listen to this over and over again. Every time you listen to it, it will go deeper and deeper. You can listen to it out loud. You can listen to it silently. You can loop it. Doesn't matter. Energy is running. And the energy is just as powerful whether you're watching the replay or live. And I'm going to bring in one more energy they're letting me know, and then we're going to end it. I'm going to bring in the pink pearlescent energy that I work with. This is going to kind of help raise your energy, and it's a very protective, soothing energy. And this is also going to help you maintain the state and the energy that we just brought in. There we go. And increasing the golden white light. There you go. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Keep me posted if, especially I'd like to know if the left shoulder and the entity I saw off the back of your neck, if you guys felt that, please share. I love to hear what people experience and the results that they get. And again, my deep call, it will be going much deeper with this, you guys. I kind of just touched the surface on all of these issues. So my group call again is Sunday night, 7 p.m. Central. The link is on, you can just push the link after we're done with the call, and you can go directly there to sign up. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Enjoy.